All right, we're back. Blake, we're talking away. Blake Bowser and I are talking about. He's had a special guest out at Auto Club Pomona Raceway for the last few days. Couple days. You seem to attract special guests out there.
Well, it's not me. I mean, it's the history of the track. Almost all of them that come out there began racing there.
Right.
You know, they made their first runs down a quarter mile there, so it's like coming home for a lot of them.
So what can you share about this latest special guest who's out there doing
something? we can say who it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Go right ahead.
It was Don the Snake Perdome.
Nice.
Was here past couple of days. Actually, today's what, Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Came into town Monday, stopped by the Chalet Basque and had dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, that's his favorite place to eat Basque food. So
right.
Yeah. I let them know there probably is a little better Basque food in Bakersfield.
There probably
it's a pretty good place.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. Been there a while. So
I don't think it's owned by the same family anymore. They probably would.
Yeah,
there's some good places there. But you know what? It's right there on the freeway. So
I'm more of a Pyrenees wool growers guy. But hey, it's all good.
You can't beat any of those.
I love Basque food. And so anyway, they did that, and he towed up the car, and it was the 60. What was it? 68, I think it was 67, 68, maybe 68, 69. Shelby Super Snake, top fuel car. So Ed Pink motor. And
how does it sound? How does it look?
Looks beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got guys at his shop that are hands on, get it all done, and they spent some time getting it restored. But it's a Ford motor, so it has a distinct sound compared to the Hemis we're used to hearing, nowadays. But it's pretty cool. It looked good last night about 11 o'clock at night when the lights were all. It was dark, and actually it was. Started down there, we were way past the finish line, and the moon came up.
Oh, really?
And so they were trying to get some of that. I mean, that strawberry
moon, right? Yeah.
And they were getting all the nighttime stuff set up, and they were strobing the car and doing some video.
Beautiful.
Looked pretty darn cool at night down there. So yeah, it was fun.
And so you're going back in for more of that today. Then is that day 2?
We're starting. No, they're done. They've left, and
you got another shoot.
Got
today.
a whole new group coming in, and we'll start at 4 o'clock and go till tonight, probably about 11 o'clock tonight. So another late night.
So that keeps you on your toes there.
Keeps us busy during the week. Yeah.
Nice.
Plus we're getting ready for ANRA, which you mentioned earlier, and that's going to be
now,
another.
The temperatures this weekend are not supposed to be hideous. Griffith, generally
they're going to be.
Saturday's going to be okay.
Everybody's yapping. The TV stations hydrate. Oh, the world's coming to an end. It's 100 to 103 degrees. Come on.
Well, look at next week's forecast.
Next week, Next week, if it holds
starting
true,
Monday,
and it's 109 and 112, the world's coming to an end.
Yeah.
But 103, that's that's just warm.
Real quick. There were some temperatures this last few days down south.
Oh, it was hotter there than here.
Oh, unbelievable. Oh, yeah. I mean, and I grew up in the Palm Springs area. They had 123, 124. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Well, that's back to the photo shoot. Snake was coming into town Monday, and I said, I apologize for the heat. And he goes, it's hotter at home right now than here.
Where does he live? Like in Fallbrook?
He's in the San Diego area. I think it's Chula Vista.
Yeah, so there were some very warm temperatures down there.
Hot down there. Yeah. We're happy to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was nice here last week.
Jim Short, the old Riverside press writer, actually worked for the Bakersfield Californian for 6 months early in his career.
Before he got rid of you and
no, that was long before me. Jim was saying, but an'anyway, he said 109 down in Riverside area the other day.
That's hot. Yeah. That's very hot.
Yeah.
So
what'd
you have last weekend going on?
We had our Summit Series,
right?
We had some pro mods, which you can see. That's Mike Maggio's car, and
it's had
about
car.
8 or 9 pro mods here. Sean Renteria right there. So, I had some test and tune guys.
Nice.
Another pro mod there. So, we had a good weekend. And,
very good weekend.
Ran all of our Summit categories. Plus, again, the pro mods qualified on Saturday, raced on Sunday, and they ran good. I think.
Go back to that motorcycle shop for a second. Honestly, I got to say this. I'm not a big fan of motorcycles, but I think Tom Mock's motorcycle photography sometimes is just unbelievable.
If you look real close, that's Terry Turner. He looks just like Hulk Hogan.
Really?
If you see his helmet, he's see the blonde mustache.
Yeah, absolutely.
We always joke with him. He comes in the tower and asks a question, and then our announcer always says, "Come on, give it to me," and he has to do the Hulk Hogan line. Let me tell you something, or whatever it is. So that's fun, but. We had a great mix of cars again. It had an open test and tune lane. There's John Durden's car, and that's Krista. I think, Mike, you were out there talking to Krista.
Mike, how did that? By the way, how did that? Go back to that photo.
And that's the three of us right there.
Oh, absolutely. How did that? When are we going to see that interview in the paper? Tell us about that.
Coming up here in a while. She's got a race in Boise in early August, so maybe sometime right before.
Yeah, she'll be there for the night fires. They do a huge bracket race.
She won a bracket race back there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, she won a bracket race back there in Boise last year. It's a big 4 days separate bracket races.
Payout each day.
And she won one of the days and won $5,000.
Yeah,
wow,
it's a pretty good deal. And she won. Yeah. She didn't do as well as this weekend, as I saw, but she didn't win.
The car got hurt. It was she had trouble. I think on Saturday or Sunday the car was hurt. And she had to just basically stage it and get the points, and that was it. So, but they'll get ready.
So we got Andrew coming up this weekend.
Andrew this weekend.
And again, Butch, the Butchie is one of the awards.
That's the season-long championship
award. What do you expect from Andrew this weekend?
Butch was out last weekend making sure we had all of our stuff ready to go, and he's thinking 250 cars or so. So we will see a normal drop off from our first event, because that's the big awards deal, and everyone shows up for that.
Right.
And we hit summer. We had a little less cars last week as well. I mean, it just gets hot, and people tend to stay home. So we'll see a drop in cars a little bit, but still, it's a great weekend, and it'll.
What is the pricing for Andrew when you get there? I mean, what is the what does it cost to get in for Andrew? Is it like $20?
It's for the weekend. It's $30, I believe.
$30, okay.
Yeah, for spectator or crew.
Don't forget to check Auto Club Famoso Raceway.
Yeah, it's all on there. I
website.
Don't have it in front of me. I wasn't
FamosoRaceway.com, and
I think it's $80 to race all weekend.
So it's a good deal.
And
then this is it. Then July is pretty much dark, right?
Yeah, we'll be doing. We have one event in July, our street tuner, July 9th.
Okay, all right.
Yes, yeah. So a couple weeks we'll enjoy the 4th, and then we'll come back and do our street tuner. And then we'll come back and actually pretty good August. We got 3 events in August: another street tuner, a red list, and another ANRA. And then September is just going to be right on through to
October, right? Did you go to Salt Lake?
We did.
How was that?
It was good till it rained. Second year in a row we've been there, and it rained on us.
Geez.
But it was a doubleheader race for all the Group 2 cars, or Group 1 and 2 of Heritage, which is all of our gassers, our nostalgia cars, all that. So they ran Friday, got that complete. They were qualifying on Saturday when the rain hit, so they did not do that race. Everyone got the money back for that race, and we are actually going to do that race at our track in September. We already have it scheduled. We're going to do a double race, just Group 2,
not the funny cars.
Okay.
Right, funny cars are going to go back to Salt Lake. They were all qualified. Well, the field got set based on qualifying. They had one more to go. They're going to go back in August, 2 weeks after Boise. So a lot of guys can go to Boise and then come back, drop their rigs off, and be able to do that race, make up that race there. So.
And then Sorokin and Jim Murphy.
They ran pretty well back in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green. Who won that race?
Sorokin
won.
Adam did. Yep.
Sorokin. Wow. He was. That little Chevy was. That Chevy was hauling. They were running 560s.
Yeah.
At 240s.
Yeah.
Which is that's pretty good. And
it must have been ideal back there.
And Bartone, they had an issue in the semis.
Yeah.
Shut it off after they were leaking, and shut it off after about 60 feet.
Yeah.
So
the points chase is wide open now. So
Bartone is.
He showed invincibility for that long stretch, and then now he's going to kind of come back at him a little bit. So,
and that's that's kind of.
Remember
last year at Funny Car when Beckman was just
out
there, nobody could figure out what they were doing. So
then
they've all kind of figured it out.
Right.
I think same is for Bartone.
So that's a big win for Sorokin
for
back
Bobby
there,
McClellan's team.
And a good run for Murphy to get to the
Jim's
the
happy.
finals.
Yeah, Jim's real happy. In fact, he's wanting to come and test some more. Just shot me a text yesterday. We need more testing time, so he's fired up. He's in the points chase, and he's ready to go. So
crazy.
It bodes well for the Hot Rod reunion.
It does. Boise in August, and the reunion is going to be a great show as far as the points chase. Definitely.
Do you think that's going to be? I mean, even though the top fuel count is down, I mean that's going to make the reunion even better, right?
I mean, those shows have been 8-car fields, and going to 8-car fields is fine because it eliminates the free runs.
Exactly.
Like the March meet did. Instead of a 16-car field where you've got 12 cars and you've got a bunch of singles, well, you got 8 good cars, and you can't.
You're seeing a quality show.
You don't take a run off. You don't get a free pass to the next round.
And
it's a better show.
Yeah,
absolutely. It definitely is.
You still got the same number of cars qualifying on a Friday and Saturday. It's just a better show when it comes down to elimination.
We're kind of seeing that across the board. You were talking to Scott about a little bit less cars, but he was saying the racing is just great. I think we're just seeing those people that they're just good racers, and they're going to keep coming. We're seeing that in HRA. The car count's down, but the side by side racing is unreal.
Well, that's what you're talking about. Was that Sean Langdon got a gets the win in Top Fuel,
I mean, you get down to some guys own half the field, but you're racing teammates. But the cars are pretty even.
Yeah. Besides pro stock, we're seeing people win.
The pro stock. You've got the Summit guys have got the EFI dialed in more so than anybody else. But in Top Fuel and Funny Car, I mean, you've got to cut a good light, and you can't be off and win. I mean, even the pedal fests are pretty good when you get two cars both off and on and off the throttle. Yeah. So of the 15, 16 Top Fuel cars, there's 12 legitimate winners any week.
Oh yeah. And you can kind of see it in their first round. The first round, all the the guys that shouldn't be there, they're letting off.
Yeah, and then by the semifinals,
it was that second round. It was side by side. Yeah,
it's all over. And the funny cars is just you don't know who's going to win. Matt Hagen's been running pretty well
Caps
lately.
has been doing great.
Caps,
how about Ron? Been number one qualifier.
Beckman's running okay. So Beckman isn't getting wins, but that team's going to the semi.
Well, at least Johnson it's exciting. Jr. He's blowing up and stuff.
Oh, by the way, Facebook page. I posted a video for Ron Capps. And if you follow him on Twitter, he's got a great video from his he's in Cleveland to throw out the first pitch at the Cleveland baseball game.
Is that right?
Tonight. And his hotel was overlooking the parade route. So
nice.
he had a shot
for the, basketball.
on Facebook at 6 a.m. showing the crowd. Then he's got a video on Twitter at about a few hours ago now, and it's just massively crowded. He says somehow they're supposed to go down the middle of 9th Street here, and the police are trying to clear it. And so then on Facebook, he decided to go out into the crowd. So that video is up of him walking out of the hotel onto the edge of the crowd.
So
he's being
that's why he's there.
Intrepid reporter, Mr. Capps. So.
He's pretty good he's a pretty good follow on.
He's a pretty good. If you're not following Ron Capps, follow him on Facebook and Twitter.
It's entertaining.
He's a good. He is a good follow.
Pretty good. All right, we're gonna get to a break. Well, we'll follow up with you on ANRA from
sounds good.
This coming weekend
I'll
next
bring in
week.
The results.
Let's see the results.
Yep.
Maybe we can bring Butch in too. We need Butch in here.
He was in a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we're gonna
you
get him
guys
back.
were off doing
I'm always gone.
whatever.
It's ridiculous. All right, we'll be back after these messages.